How to keep your home clean. Hello friends, this is Maral here. There was a question I was asked how we can keep home clean. First of all, there are some people who are very meticulously clean in their activities and they keep their environment so clean. First of all, you have to do is grasp their feet, grasp these people and little bit be with them in their home, to see how they maintain their home, to see how they keep things, how they decorate the home, how they keep it clean. What do they do daily so that home will be clean? First of all, you have to meet real life example how these people do. Because there are some people who are very meticulously clean, and that's the nature, that's a mode of goodness which is acting on them, which will help them to keep everything clean. Whereas people like me and some of us, it's very difficult for us to keep home very clean because we don't know, maybe we don't have that kind of habit of keeping things clean, and maybe we don't have knowledge about why we have to keep the home clean. So let's discuss the points. First of all, we told you have to meet this kind of people. Second thing is make sure that there are no things, a lot of extra things in your home. So sometimes we buy things, this furniture, that furniture, or this clothes, that clothes, and everything gets stuffed up in our home. Or some unneeded things we keep at home. Those things will stuff up the home and your home won't look so neat. Sometimes if home has only floor and roof and some chair and table, that looks perfectly neat than having a lot of things, sofa, dining table, this, this, and it's very difficult to clean those things. So if possible, better to keep those things which are required at home, not extra things. Another thing is that it is better that home sunlight, especially morning sunlight, enters to your home. Why? Because morning sunlight from east side, it is so powerful that it balances all our chakras. That means it will balance our mood. Because chakras deal with our subtle body. If they are not balanced, if particular of them is not balanced, we'll have some particular problems. So that if you gain a lot of your home is filled up with morning sunlight coming from east, then that will help you to balance your chakras. That means persons in the home will be happy. They will be more in the mode of goodness. And if mood is in the goodness, person will not tolerate dirty things around. He will start cleaning up everything. Another thing is, in your walls, it is better to keep those paintings which are having some sense, because these days there are so many paintings that just like they call it some art, some hidden art, but actually it doesn't have any sense. It doesn't have any sense. I don't understand. They think that if you tell something that which nobody understands, it is very smart. No, I don't understand. So there should be some pictures which have some sense and which will elevate our consciousness. Not the pictures of unknown people and some unknown things or some animals. Why you want to meditate on animals? So it is better to have the images of saintly people or some written things or yantras in the home. It's very nice to keep yantras, mostly using eastern and northern walls for saintly photos, for the photos of saintly people and images of God. The eastern and northern walls are for those photos, whereas southern wall is for the people who left this world. So if some grandmother or great grandmother left and you want to remember that person, then it's better to keep in the southern wall. So this is about photos and pictures in the home. Another thing is you have to gain knowledge, because if we live in a dirty place where there is no fresh air, where there is no sunlight inside, and which is not clean, then our subtle body will be weak. That means other subtle living beings will try to affect us. They will try to attack us, because human body is very precious. Everybody wants human body. Even demigods want human body. Demigods won't attack like that, but subtle beings, they wanna find some way or other just to attack the human body. So when home is not clean, these kind of living entities will attack us, and they will disturb our mind. They can control our lives. So it's very, very important that we keep our home clean. And especially in order to keep the air clean, we can burn some cow dung incense. Those incense which we see in the market and they're very cheap, if it is not from good source, trustable source, then please don't believe, because they may say that it's a cow dung and they may say that it's a original essential oil, whereas for a cheaper price you won't get proper essential oiled incense. Better to buy cow dung incense from a trusted source that it's cow dung, not other dungs. So you can buy those, and then it won't have very nice smell of incense. A very nice smell of some flower or some essential oil, but it will have the smell of a cow dung, which is very sattvic, which is very in the mode of goodness. So that will purify the air. So another thing is doing things on time that will save our time. For example, if you drank milk in a cup, if we wash that immediately, the dirt will come out. But if you keep it till tomorrow, first of all you will have another cup tomorrow. So two things you have to wash. Secondly is that your milk got stuck in the cup and it smells bad, so it's little difficult. It will take little more time to wash. That's why, same way, if you wash clothes, it's better to fold them nicely and keep them neatly in a particular place, so that when you're taking your clothes, you know where is where. This clothes of us, husband's clothes are here, separately, different, and wives and children separately. So when you do things on time, it will save you a lot of time. So I hope these things were helpful for you, and your question was answered. Thank you so much for your question, first of all. Thank you so much for watching.